Joe has for introverted educators. So coincidentally, because just now you were talking about calling, right? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So our friend Jason, Jason unfortunately is not with us today. He's here as a viewer. Okay. So he has a question about calling. Coincidentally, so how to react when parents call up and straight away ask for Jason's tuition rate? I believe all the educators here, you find this very awfully familiar. How much do you and when I tell them the rates, I feel that I have done something wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe Joe, you would like anything you'd like to value add on Jason's experience, or what
Can.
could he have done a little better?
I think based on Jason question, it leads us to my first tip, which okay, yeah,
Nice.
nice, right?
Okay,
Nice, right?
okay, good.
The first tip I believe will be ask great questions. So yeah, I do face similar parents like Jason who ask, whom in parents call out immediately. The question is how much, what's the rate of your fees, right? So I have two responses. Okay, I have two response. First of all, I know that someone who asks the rates about our fees, they are someone who has done a lot of research. So they know the market rate. Okay, they know the market rate. So first of all, is your market rate lower? Is your rate lower than the market rate? So if your rate, your fees are lower than the market rate, then you have a chance to close this sale just by answering this question. But
Okay,
for my instance, my fees are higher than the market rate. So if I answer this question, I know I will lose the deal. So like what Jason said, after revealing the fees, he think he have done something wrong. In a certain way, absolutely, he is right. Or the other perception that I see as a for a client who asks this, for a parent who asks this question, is this parent is under some financial challenge, so they are looking for budget
okay,
fees, the budget tutors, the budget services. So these are not my group that I'm serving. Okay, so you as a salesperson, as a tutor, you got to decide if this is somebody you want to serve. But of course, we don't want to put down the judgment so fast. We can do something else before we eventually put a judgment. Okay, this is someone who is unable to pay our fees. So
all
then
right.
I turn it into questions. So usually I will not answer that question right away. How much is your fee? What's your rate? I will not answer it directly. I wouldn't even answer it until I get all the information that I want. Because I know the moment I've answered that question, this parent is gone, disappear, MIA. I will never be able to find this person. So based on your own industry, based on your what do you call that? What kind of profile of a student that you are looking for, you craft your questions according to that.
Okay.
Like I don't know how when this question comes in, what's the age of your child? How is your child doing in school? I don't know what will be the profile that you're looking for lah.
So,
But
so let's say I know Jason's profile lah. Okay, let's say
ah,
lah. Jason
ah,
is looking to he's teaching secondary school math lah.
mm,
So it's Sec 1 to Sec 5, for
mm,
instance.
mm.
And let's say he's doing online tutoring.
Okay.
So and he actually wished to serve the let's say the higher income parents.
Okay.
So based on this three profile, what do you think is a great question for Jason to craft out?
So then I will ask, okay, first of all, what's the level of your child? No, set 1 to 5, which level? Okay, and what's the current result he or she is getting? Is it average, good? So you have your some, this profile of this child.
Yep.
Is this person good in math, scoring well in math, average or below average, right? So,
Yep.
and currently, is this person having tuition in another center, another place, right? And then, okay, so if yes, why do you want to change? So
Okay.
you see, so once you get into this question, why are you looking for a change? Then this is the time where the parents, the father or mother, will start to share, oh, what happened, all the story, and then based also from, okay, so also from where is this person, where is your child having tuition, it also helps you to understand probably maybe um, the budget of this person, because some tuition centers y'all will have a range, y'all will know, right? Or no, and also or eventually you can come up with, okay, our pricing is between this to this range eventually lah. But then by what we want to achieve is have this parent share a lot more to us, and then from this from what this person, this parents share, you can roughly have a profile, and then whether you are able to help this child based on what was being shared. So then in that case you actually removed away the pricing obstacle. You have gone one step ahead of, let me solve your issue, let me, I can resolve what you're facing right now. I can help your students with our system, with our methodology. I can not help your student, help your child with my this. And then, oh, and by the way, this is my success story. These are my students. So I actually have a lot of conversation going on before I even review the price. When that question comes in, well, how much do you charge? I have a lot of find out the profile, why they wanted this service, why they are looking to change, why they looking, whether it is looking to change or why they are looking for this service. Find out what's going on with them, and then oh, by the way, this is our service, this is our success story, these are our testimonials by our students, and then I wait for them. I will not even I will not review the price even yet until they ask the second time. So how much will this cost? Yeah. So usually the way I I present the pricing will usually be the last, and I will not review the pricing until they ask at the last part. Right. The only time when I want to that I present the pricing in the beginning is I want to filter off the
Okay.
I feel that, okay, this person, maybe my gut feel is, okay, maybe this person doesn't have that budget, and time is also scarce, so I don't want to go through that stage. So immediately I said, this is my price. So they was usually say, okay, and then end of story lah.
So
But
what
that I
happens
was,
if they say what happens if they are okay with your rates? Are there
oh, they have,
cases? If they're
yes.
okay, then how does it turn out?
Okay, yes, yeah. Oh, okay. Then immediate. I don't have to find out profile already. Okay, so once they are okay, okay the rate, yes. So what do you provide? So the next question is, what's your scope? Immediately I go into the what we cover, our methodology, and then our testimonials. I don't. Then I will skip the profile because this person is interested. I don't sign up first. Then I find out find out. Okay, what are the profiles? But there are, in my case, there are certain instances I need to find out the profile. Like if someone is, example lah, okay, someone is applying for medicine, but their A-level grades is CCC. This one is I won't take. This one profile is Salah.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So I have to find out this profile. Otherwise, there will be for basically for CCC. Sorry, we can't help. They want to pay us 2 times, 3 times. Also, we cannot help.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Jason, I hope you have got your answer. Like what Joe has mentioned, it is about profiling, okay, creating a persona of the parent or the student before you engage them further. So unless your bandwidth is full, you will want to reject students outright. Then you list down the price first, right? If not, you can always be interested with them, find out, ask, have a list of questions that you'd like to ask them, get them interested before you review the pricing.
Yeah.
Joe, is this a correct summary?
Yes, definitely, yes.
Okay.
So yeah, basically every at any stage, any stage, you can use a question to move the conversation forward, even at the closing stage, even at the transition from presentation, from pitching to, hey, do you want to sign up? It is also you can also use a question, or even if it's an objections, right? You can use a question. So I love it, because using question, we throw the ball back to the parent, to the customer.
Mm.
So example, okay, I did face, because I have a sales team, so some of these new team member, they have challenge of transiting from a pitch. They are presenting, and then after presentation they need to do the closing. Oh, to sign up, or to whatever lah,
Yep.
pay up, or so they have. I face a couple of them having challenge of transiting from the presentation to the closing. So you can use a question to bring it, to do the transition. Example, after presentation, complete all the things, what we, our methodology, our whatever, our system, our structure, our coach, our teacher. So okay, so how do you then move on to, so do you want to sign up? It can be very abrupt, but if you bring in I call it a bridging question, a bridge, okay, by asking, at this point in time, do you have any question?
Oh, do you
Right?
have
You
any
can, so
question?
any question about everything. All right. So now, the next thing that will come out will be two scenario. They have more questions, and then you answer the question, and then you go on, any more question, and then the next, or otherwise is, okay, so how do we proceed? Then we are done. Okay, once they ask this question, okay, please fill up the registration form, please make payment out there, done.
Got it.
Yeah.
So, Jason, I hope you have got your answer. Okay, so the transition from the pitch to the closing. Okay, we can also make use of great questions of removing objections, right? That's not when you mentioned that. Do you have any other questions? It's also a means of removing
Removing. Yeah.
any other potential objections before we move on to the closing. But if they have
Mm.
objections, they will quickly list
They
out.
will
If not,
list out lah.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Have you?
usually the objections are either it's price or time lah, price or schedule.